What's up, everybody? ProDomain here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to copyright your own music. Let's get straight into it.
Alright guys, so first off we're going to start off by going to the copyright.gov website right here. Links will be in the description for that. And we're going to go to register a copyright at the top left corner right here. So let's click on that. And this is just the registration portal right here. And right here we got literary works, performing arts, visual arts, other digital content, motion pictures, and photographs. But what we're going to go to right now, since we're doing music, we're going to go to performing arts. So let's click on that real quick. Alright, so right here is just going to basically tell you all the works that are commonly registered under performing arts category, which is albums, audiobooks, beats, for producers, choreographic works, comedy routines, dances, drama, instrumentation, interviews, jingles. You get the the gist of it, you know what I mean? So basically anything that's like music related, lyrics and stuff like that, anything that's related to that is going to be registered right here. So we're going to click this area right here that says registered a work of the performing arts. Let's click on that. And it's going to bring you to the pop-up page right here that, for your user login and stuff like that. So if you don't have a login, you're going to have to create one. It could be anything as your user ID. I just put ProDomain just because that's my stage name. Put in your password, log straight in. Okay, so right here would be the open cases that you would see if you have any that are open. Like mine right here is for my new EP that is also available today. If you guys are just wondering, you know what I mean, like that, links will be in the description. A little shameless plug, but yeah, I just copyrighted that the other day, and that's the reason why I'm making this video. But we're gonna click right here where it says register a group of unpublished works. Right here should be, if you can see it, it's the third line under other registration options. We're going to click the unpublished works because your work is going to be unpublished because it hasn't been published in any digital platforms yet. So you're going to want to click that. Yeah, let's go straight into it. All right, so right here is basically just telling you the eligibility criteria, about how your works are fit into it. So that says all of your works must be unpublished. You may submit no more than 10 works. You must submit the same type of works, which means basically like you can't submit like one video, one music, one lyric, one poem, one drawing and stuff like that. It all has to be like, if you're going to submit 10, it's got to be 10 songs, 10 videos, 10 drawings, 10 poems, whatever. But it has to be the same. All works must be created in the same author and co-authors. Authors and claimants on screen must select a term from the drop-down menu that describes all of the works. You must provide a separate title for each work. You must upload a digital copy of each work, and your file name should match the title you provide in the application. So if you have a song that says, Weekend and The Weekend, when you submit the song, it has to be The Weekend and Weekend, if that makes any sense. They have a example right there that'll probably better tell you than what I just said at the bottom right there. And so let's click and start registration. All right, so right here says the type of work. You hit the little drop down menu, and what we're going to be clicking on right here is work of the performing arts, because that's music related. That's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, let's click that, and that's all this right here is basically telling you, like what would fit under that category and stuff like that. We just went over that throughout the last thing, at the other page. We just went through that. So yeah, once you feel like, your songs or whatever like that fit under that bill, or your work fits under that bill, you're just going to go down and you're going to click this certify button right here. Yep. And then after that, you can hit continue. All right, so right here is where you add your titles right here. You add all your titles, how many songs, it can be, like I said, up to 10, but right now we're just gonna use my new EP songs as an example. So Forecast is gonna be first, and I'm gonna speed up the rest. All right, so you get the gist of that. You hit continue. All your songs are good. Right here, you're gonna have the year completion. It has to be the latest date, the most recent date that you completed one of the works. So 2020 is my recent date, so I hit 2020. So let's hit continue. Right here, all the authors and claimants that are gonna be made on this submission right here. So right here, I just put John Doe, I'm sorry, for this example or whatever like that. I didn't want to put my real name in nothing, so. And at the bottom right here, we're gonna put unpublished musical works, with or without lyrics, because that's what fits our criteria. We fit under that criteria, so we're gonna go through that. If you want to be anonymous or whatever like that, you can click that if you don't, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to put your own name, so save that there. So it has your name at the bottom, your address and everything like that. This right here is say if like some of your work is pre-existing or something like that out there in the world, you might want to put that right there. But if it's unpublished, you're probably not going to want to fill this out. So I didn't fill this out at all. So yeah, you can just read through that a little bit, to make sure if you do fall into this criteria, you might want to look onto that. But we're just going to click continue because I don't have any pre-existing material. So all right, so right here is basically the contact information for the person that should be contacted for the copyright management information. So basically it's going to be your name, or your label name, or if you own the label, you can put that right there if you want. It's optional, you don't have to, but and click continue. I like to do it just to keep myself safe. And this right here is the correspondent that you're going to be putting down, basically the contact information, to where if the copyright office needs to contact you for your works or whatever like that, this is where you're going to put your information at. So I would put my own name. You would put your own name, your own address, or your label's name and address, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so this right here is for special handling, like expedited service. If you need your work expedited, anything like that, you don't really have to, because there's a really high surcharge fee. But if you're like in a time crunch, and you can use that if you want to. This right here is the certification, and basically all you have to do is check one of the following at the bottom where you think you fit at, whether you're the author of all these works. And then if you are, you click the first one right here. The second one is if you are not the author, but an owner of the exclusive rights of these works. And the third one is if you're an authorized agent or of the author or anything like that, you click the last one. Like say if you're the agent or something, you click the last one. But if it's your music, you should click you're the author of all the works and click the first one. And then at the bottom right here, you're going to put your name, and you're going to click continue. All right, so basically right here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna review all your information, make sure everything is correct, because once you submit, you cannot go back and cancel. Basically, what you would have to do is basically cancel the whole thing and start all over again. Like you can't go back and change and edit anything right here. So you want to make sure everything's correct, and you're gonna hit add to cart right here. All right, so right here is where, it's telling you all your information, and it's telling you how much it is. It is $85. It used to be $55, but they bumped it up by 30, so now it's $85. But, you want to be protected, so you do what you have to do. So you're going to hit checkout right here. All right, now right here is telling you whether you want to pay by deposit account or credit card. For this, I'm going to click pay by credit card. I was going to ask you, do you wish to proceed? You're going to click OK. All fees are non-refundable. And right here is, you know the rest. So there you have it, guys. That was just a step-by-step video on how to copyright your own music. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, a comment down below. Feel free to ask questions, and I will try my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. But yeah, man. This was just something I wanted to do just because I'm not sure if anybody, a lot of people knew how to do this. You know what I mean? So I hope this video helped. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time. Peace.